Okay. Um, we have been asked to highlight briefly what our platform is. I think I'll start just by saying that the overarching theme of our platform is planning. We have to stop reacting to things. We have seen what reactions can do. You cannot plan for a town that is developing the way that we are by being reactive. You have to actually analyze what you have. You have to analyze all of your resources, and then you have to have a plan on how to allocate those resources. And I'm not only talking about financial resources, I'm talking about all of the human resources that we have, like all of our volunteers, all of the people that work for us, our police force, our fire department, we just mentioned a moment ago, our EMS, all of these resources have to be gone through very carefully. And I can tell you that I was on the township committee for 3 years, and precious little was told to the public and to the rest of the township committee about any of those resources and what we should be doing moving forward in the future. Now, when I was on the township committee, Mick Marion actually instituted something when reviewing the budget, and that was that we need to forecast moving forward. It's insane to me that no one looked at forecasting in the past. You can pay lip service to forecasting, you can, but you have to actually do it for it to have an effect. And I think that while I was on the township committee, to an extent, I think we did well with that issue. But we were the budget chairs. We were the budget chairs for the 3 years that I was there, and before I got there, Mick was the budget chair. So it was always the same people. It was always the same people trying to do this, and this is something that we need to do. So it's from that overarching theme that everything else flows from that. The volunteers that we just spoke about, planning for affordable housing, all of that comes from planning. It doesn't just spring out of nowhere. Now, I know that you've heard, and I'm sure that you've read some of the press releases that come out every once in a while. They spring up like mushrooms, about we're going to build this and we're going to get that and we're going to do this. Well, my question to that always is, how? How are you going to do that? Where's the money going to come from? What does that budget look like? Where's the planning that goes into any of that? You can't just make a campaign promise without backing it up with some kind of a plan, basically. So I'm just going to keep repeating that word throughout this evening, plan, because that is the one thing that is lacking.